Welcome to the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series season finale here at Daytona. Starting on the pole today is going to be a championship contender, Christopher Blake. Comes into this race just 10 points out of the championship, tied for 4th in the standings. Then we got Joseph Bryant, Christian James, Timmy Patrioli, Justin Perry, who was 8th, but he has to be perfect, and CJ has to be terrible. McCall, Jake Rogers, Bill Raymond, CJ Sorensen, championship contender, or leader. Then Andrew Schwartz, Sean Henley, Greg Jones, Kurt Kozlowski, Chris Summers, Hunter Stone, Danny Wells, Courtney Simpson, Ryan Acosta, Jake Baskinger, championship contender Ziggy Bain, Sean Galligan, a championship contender, Brendan Cargo, John Dillon, Matthew McMurray, Kyle Smith, Josh Courier, Cole Freilich, Trenton Jump, Connor Breton, Stephen Dillon, Greg Brown, Mitch Speed, Kenny Murray, Evan Earnhardt, Zach Buchanan, Seth Cole, Phil Jones, Gino Harvey, Randy Carpenter, Dion Petty, Garrett Jones, and Julian Ortiz. Alright, this is going to be a 30-lap race. Well, there's 50 laps that, they're going to race like it's 50 laps, but they're still going to wreck, I'm pretty sure. Because it's a 50 lap, how should I put this? So we have the race at 50 laps, but we're only going to race 30 of them, so we have the other time for green by checkers. Credit to the Holiday Inn Cup Series run by John Dillon. He's the president of that series, and yeah, they have that in that series. They get green by checkers. Who knows, we're going to have to use them today. But Christopher Blake, a championship contender, is going to lead him out of turn number 4, side by side with Joseph Bryant. And reach up there and pull them belts tight one more time. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go finale racing, boys. Bryant actually edged out Blake at the line to start off the race. Should be tight racing the entire race here. Drivers leaning on each other, wrecking. Should be crazy. Joseph Bryant actually got a good start, and already CJ Sorensen, the point leader, makes it 3 wide. Greg Jones, a championship contender, peeking his nose in there. Let's just hope they don't wreck. Sean Henley peeking his nose in, trying to get... Uh-oh, 4 wide, 4 wide. You cannot do that. Don't do that on lap 1. Look out. CJ, look out. Championship leader, leaning on Rogers. Oh boy. Oh, Rogers, look out. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be how they're gonna be racing all day long, and it's just gonna be insane. CJ still 4 wide. Look out. Oh boy. Look at this aerial view. And CJ is right there. CJ, the point leader. He cannot do this. He should not make it 4 wide this early. Otherwise, this championship, you could kiss it goodbye. Rogers leaning on him. CJ leaning on Rogers now. He's still 4 wide. He's been 4 wide for this entire race so far. Somehow he's made it 3 laps, 4 wide racing. I'm not sure how much longer he can do that, though, because him and Rogers are really leaning on each other. Courtney Simpson coming up on the inside there. We're going to keep this aerial view for a little bit longer here, just to make sure that this isn't going to get worse than it already is. And whoa! Oh, now they're going to go 4 wide for the lead. Alright, we're going to get both these battles in at once. And Bryant got into the wall, driving off into turn 3. Kurt Kozlowski goes to the lead. Trouble! CJ gets turned! The championship leader gets turned! We saw it coming, and now Rogers is on his lid. Ziggy Bain gets through this, and that could get him the championship. CJ's able to drive away, but he has pretty bad damage to that number 40. We saw it coming, and we knew it could not last much longer. Oh my goodness, Kurt Keselowski wins it back. Let's see what happened. Well, throughout the race, we kept saying, you cannot go 4 wide. You cannot go 4 wide. Don't do that this early. And he just gets hooked by Rogers, gets spun around. And actually, that damage is not that bad. I mean, he spun around a few times, got hit maybe by Breeden just slightly. Yeah, he's going to be all right. But that's going to hurt his car pretty badly. And you can see Jake Rogers flipping. Oh, wow. Wow, that was insane. We saw it coming, though. I mean, for the first 3 laps, we were expecting CJ's gonna wreck, CJ's gonna wreck, CJ's gonna wreck. Boom, CJ's in the wall. Oh, boy, you can't do that. All right, let's get back to the restart. All right, while we were away, pit stops happened, and Courtney Simpson's going to restart on point. There she is in the Oscar Mayer car. Restarting second is going to be Christian Janes. Third, Kurt Keselowski. Fourth, Sean Henley. Fifth, Hunter Stone. Sixth, Christopher Blake. Seventh, Kyle Smith. Eighth, Wes McCall. Ninth, Phil Jones. 10th, Andrew Schwartz. And let's see, is CJ still in this race? It's going to restart last. 35th is where CJ is going to restart. That could very well take him out of the championship. We'll have to see where Ziggy Bain is after we go green, but right now we're going to have to get you coverage here of the restart. Courtney Simpson, Christian Janes, Kurt Keselowski, 3 Minnesotans will lead them down to the green flag. We're racing again at Daytona. And already Janes goes to the inside. Don't know if that's going to be successful or not. And they're already 3 wide. Matthew McMurray stuck in the middle there. John Dillon just ahead of this. Let's see where Ziggy Bain is. Was he involved in that first crash? I know he was just very slightly. And he's actually ahead of CJ by a good 12 positions right now, and that's easily going to win him the championship. Unless Galligan. Yeah, Galligan's outdoing him by over 7 positions. Galligan, I believe, would have the championship right now. Because Dillon is behind Galligan in the standings, and he's behind him in the race. Wait. Christopher Blake is only 10 points out of it, and he's a ways ahead. I believe Blake could take the championship now. This is going to get so crazy at the end of this race. Christopher Blake, he has not led the points once this season. And he's coming in at the end of the season, probably... He's going to finish in the top 5 in points. You can pretty much bet that. Because I mean, he's running really good. As long as he doesn't wreck. I mean, that's the only thing that's going to take it from Christopher Blake here. I'm just wondering right now, will we have to use those extra laps for the green-white checkers? I mean, these guys are racing pretty aggressive here. As Galligan is back here in this battle. Ziggy Bain is 3 wide. And John Dillon. Oh, they got it a little bit sorted out here. Looks like they're going to be alright for now. I think CJ's pretty much lost contact with this pack. Or at least fallen off it a little ways. Yeah. He's a ways behind this pack. And he's not catching him by any means. As now the leader is Wes McCall. Christopher Blake, though, a championship contender, coming in on the inside, trying to take the lead and help himself out in the championship. Jake Baskinger trying to win both Daytona races in one season. It's the first time we've had 2 Daytona races, or 2 points races at Daytona one season. Let's see if Baskinger can win both of them. It's back here, John Dillon's in the middle of a 3-wide battle. There's 3-wide battles other places, but we should really be watching the championship contenders, because look at this. 4 championship contenders, but now you can eliminate Justin Perry from the championship, because there's too many cars out of this race for him to win this championship. So, John Dillon, Ziggy Bain, Sean Galligan, 3 championship contenders there. As John now goes to the inside of Galligan. McCall leads. But Henley's charging on the outside, trying to make an outside pass. We haven't been able to see that happen too much here. And 4 wide, Matthew McMurray peeks his nose in there. Aerial view of this. Trouble! Hunter Stone's on his lid. Schwartz is around. Bain just sneaks through it. Garrett Jones gets hit at the last second. Seth Cole gets through it. Big wreck here. The pace car is out, I believe, right? Yeah, pace car is out. And they are already slowed down for the caution. Let's see what happened. Well, 4 wide, that will not work today. Hunter Stone, we knew it was going to happen right here because we saw Kyle Smith getting turned. He gets hit by Hunter Stone, just clips him and puts him hard in the wall. And over goes Hunter Stone. Simpson actually got away from that okay. As Hunter comes back in, hits his good friend Garrett Jones. Hunter bounces it back off the wall. Danny Wells involved. Seth Cole just gets clipped. And whoops. Oh, what happened to Carpenter here? He just ran back a Kurt. Yeah, Kurt was going for a wild ride. He just T-boned him hard there. Big hit there. So with that, let's get back to the green flag. Pit stops will happen again here. Courtney Simpson, remember she let him down last time. I believe she did take a pit stop. I'm not sure. Let's see. Is Simpson still in this race? Uh-oh. Oh, Kyle Smith got rear-ended by Galligan coming into his pit. Let's get them. Here's Christopher Blake, the pole sitter and a championship contender. John Dillon's already off pit road. James is off pit road. John's going to win it. Blake is off now. Greg Jones, a championship contender. I think there's not enough cars left. Or no, Greg is 20 points out. Never mind. I'm pretty sure Jump is out of the championship, though, because I'm pretty sure I think he was involved in that wreck, too. Let's see, where's Jump? Yeah, Jump's out of the race. There's Schwartz and Greg Brown there. Alright. So, now let's get back to the restart. Alright, we're back. Let's see how they'll look restarting. On point is going to be Julian Ortiz, Christian Janes, John Dillon, a championship contender. He will restart 3rd. Then Matthew McMurray, Christopher Blake, a championship contender. He'll restart 4th. Sean Henley, Wes McCall, Jake Baskinger, Mitch Speed, Justin Perry, and Kyle Smith. And Galligan sitting there in 11th. Dillon, I believe, Dillon to take the championship. This race would end right now, but it won't. We're only halfway. Or we're going to restart halfway here. Julian Ortiz will lead them back down to the green flag. He has nothing to lose. He's not a championship contender. The green flag waves. We're racing again. And John Dillon peeks his nose to the inside. Yeah, he didn't peek his nose in there. He just dove down there. And Christopher Blake, he's going to go down low and help out a championship contender. Blake and Dillon tied in the standings. Both 10 points out of the championship. That's going to be very important right there. They're tied in the standings and they're helping out each other to win this championship. That's something that you probably would not expect. Where's Galligan? Galligan's running 11th. Or at least that's where he restarted. And uh-oh, 3 wide back up here. We knew that we'd go 3 wide pretty early again. And Galligan's on the inside of it. Let's see where Bain is. Bain, a championship contender. There he is, just behind this pack, really. He's actually in it now. Dion Petty, a champion. What? Not a championship contender. He is a debut driver. Yeah. Dion. That'd be kind of strange if he was a championship contender, considering this is his first start. Next season, he could be. He's going to race full time. This season, this is going to be his only start. He's not going to get scored any points for this season because, you know, there's really no reason to. Well, we'll put him in last place in the standings just with however many points he has. Uh-oh, aerial view now because they're going to peek in this 4 wide. They kind of got it sorted out, but I'm sure Courier's not done trying to get this. Henley leads this lap. Here comes Ziggy Bain. Bain pushing Dion Petty. Henley leading this race, but back here they're 3 wide. Championship contender John Dillon is in the outside line there. Whoa, Baskinger almost wrecked there on the backstretch. Dion almost got turned by Bain. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is going to get exciting here. 3 wide, they're still making this. Let's see, where's CJ? Right now, we know CJ's not the champion if this would end right now. Yep, he's running 19th. That's not good. Mitch Speed now battling for the lead here. And look at this. Sean Galligan, 7 points out of the championship. He doesn't need to do much to win this anymore due to CJ being so far back. Bain. Wait, no, Bain would probably take the championship. And 4 wide back here, and Galligan is in the middle of it. Not in the middle, but he's part of it. Not having good feelings about this. Trouble, there they go. Christopher Blake's involved. Bain gets involved in it. Perry's around. Big wreck. And back into Phil Jones. CJ's in it. CJ got hit. That's Henley. Henley, a dominating car today, is involved. Huge wreck. They still have to race back to the line, though. And honestly, Galligan, this is more than likely going to get... This is going to take the championship, put it right in his hands. I mean, you know, everybody else in the championship has at least some sort of crash damage, I think. We know Perry is not a championship contender anymore due to too many cars being out of this race. Galligan almost wrecked there out of 4, making it 3 wide. Alright, McCall is going to win it back. Let's see what happened. Well, we've noticed a pattern today. 4 wide, caution. 4 wide, caution. 4 wide, caution. And there they go. And yeah, Ziggy Bain, I'm not sure if he's going to be okay. There's Greg Jones. He's a championship contender. And he got involved in this. John Dillon got through it. But watch Blake. He slides back up, hits Phil. Phil hits CJ, slams him into the wall. And, I mean, watch this from the left side of CJ Sorensen's car. This has just got to be a nightmare. Just slams him. That had to destroy the inside of the car. It may not look bad on the outside, but trust me, on the inside of that car, it's a lot worse. And now what happened to Ortiz? Ortiz slid right back up. What is he doing? And James, did he come back up and wreck anybody? Slammed the wall. Oh, wow. He did a good job not wrecking anybody in the process, but what was Julian thinking there? Well, we've seen him do it in the Craftsman Car Series. Took out a bunch of cars. Cost Evan Earnhardt a huge hit. And Carter Keselowski had a bad hit there too. So, yeah, let's get back to the restart. Alright, we're back. We're going to take the green flag this time. Restarting up one is going to be Wes McCall, then Josh Courier, Jake Baskinger, Gino Harvey, Kyle Smith, Mitch Speed, Dion Petty, Sean Galligan, Matthew McMurray, and Greg Brown. Is CJ still in this race? No, he is not. He will finish 20th. And Ziggy Bain right now, all he has to do is finish, and he could win the championship. But he still has to worry about Galligan. Galligan and Dillon are still in this race. He has to worry about them. McCall leads him back down to the green flag. Ortiz is a lapped car. How is he going to factor into this? Baskinger jumps inside. We see Bain and John Dillon drafting with each other, and right in front of them is Sean Galligan. I believe the championship would go to Galligan if this race would end at the moment. 6 laps to go. We're on lap 25 of 30. This is going to get insane. McCall leads him onto the backstretch. Oh boy. This is the time we've been waiting for all of this season. And it's finally here. Who's going to win the championship? Galligan stuck on the outside. This is going to allow John Dillon and Ziggy Bain to catch up to him. And remember, Bain right now is one of the championship contenders that could win this. But our calculations, I believe Galligan would still win this championship. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it would go to Bane, because Galligan isn't outdoing Bane by enough positions right now. He still has to outdo Bane by enough positions to win the championship. It's not like if he outruns Bane, he gets the championship. But Galligan jumps inside. He's going to swerve outside now. He needs drafting help if he's going to win this championship, and he's going to have to hope for a little bit of bad luck for Ziggy Bane. Oops. There. Oh boy. Galligan is right in the center of a drafting heap. Does he have enough help? 4 to go in the season. Who's going to bring home the championship? Bane is sliding back. Galligan now goes to about 5th place here. Galligan to 5th. Battling for 4th. He's going to get 4th now. Galligan is on a mission. Could we have a tie in the championship? It's unlikely, but it still could happen. As now it is 3 laps to go in the season. Who's going to win it? If a caution happens right now, it'd be okay because we have green-white checker attempts in the finale. Harvey trying to get to the inside. He's not going to be able to, though. Galligan pushing Harvey. I think Bane is still far enough back where Galligan would take the championship. This is going to end up a lot like the Craftsman Car Series, where we're going to have to just come down to checking where everybody finished. It's not going to be able to be decided on the last lap like we thought. It's going to have to be determining the results, basically. Wes McCall leads. 2 laps to go in the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series Season 3. Who's going to win this championship? Galligan peeks the nose inside Harvey. Can Hendrick Motorsports win back-to-back championships? Galligan pushing Harvey. Harvey looks inside. Galligan's going to go with him. Sean Galligan, the championship contender. Can he bring home the championship? Only a lap and a quarter to go. Harvey now goes to the lead. If we make it to the white flag and the caution comes out, they will race back to the checkered flag. Gino Harvey is out front. White flag in the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series Season 3. Sean Galligan is on the inside, and he's got drafting help from Dion Petty. Ziggy Bane struggling in the back. It looks like it's going to go to Galligan. He's going to come to the inside. Sean Galligan goes to the lead now, and he's going to probably take the championship. Dion Petty, a debut driver. Here comes Chris Summers, Galligan's teammate. John Dillon trying to make a last-minute charge and take the championship. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. Galligan through turns 3 and 4. Dion Petty trying to steal the win from Galligan. And off the final corner, Galligan's going to take the win and championship. Congratulations, Galligan. That was quite the race right there. And the championship and win will go to Galligan because Bane and CJ did not outrun him by enough. All right. Well, we will have to confirm this. Galligan took 1st. Bane took 16th. That's obviously Galligan's championship because Galligan, he only had to outrun Bane and CJ and Dillon. Oh, wait. Where's Blake? And oh, they're wrecking! They're wrecking after the... Oh, wow. After the race, they're wrecking. All right, let's get to the results, though, here. Well, the season was insane. Galligan outdid Harvey by just 0.04 of a second. The second closest finish in the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series, and it won him the championship. Christopher Blake ended up 23rd. Yeah, Galligan was only 7 points out of the championship coming into the day, and obviously he did that, and he won the championship because of it. And then further back here, Jake Rogers finishes last. Kenny Murray back there, Steven Dillon. CJ Sorensen came into this, the championship leader. He's so close, but yet so far away. Ends up 20th. Justin Perry, championship contender, coming into this. He's done. Blake. Yep. Greg Jones, where did he finish? I know he won't win the championship because Galligan outdid everybody here today. Yep, Greg Jones ends up 12th. That could get him second in the points. No, John Dillon's probably going to have second in the standings. Dion Petty, 4th in his debut. That's going to be good here. So, yeah, they wrecked after the line. And John Dillon ended up getting wrecked. So, yeah. Congratulations, Galligan. Let's get his championship burnout. Congratulations to Sean Galligan on his first championship in the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series. Goes off into Season 4 in that 24 again. And all you gotta say to Sean here is congratulations. That was a job well done by Galligan to win his championship. Oh, he blew the engine in burnouts. Well, good job, Galligan, on the championship. Good job in burnouts, and good job of blowing it up.